Catholic Relief Services is changing its approach to how the organization will help needy children in countries devastated by poverty and conflict. To do that, CRS and other aid organizations are committed to replacing orphanages with family care centers in an effort to keep a majority of the more than 8 million children now living in institutions with families. CRS has produced a video it hopes will change the mindset about orphanages.
Poverty is causing people to give up their children and is breaking the social fabric of families. And so we have done this new video to show people that we need to change the way we care for these children and support these families so that they don't have to give up on their children and so the children aren't isolated away from their families.
The video tells the story of a mother living in a desperately poor country whose economic circumstances force her to send one of her children to an orphanage.
What people don't realize in many of these situations is children that are in orphanages or in some of these centers and homes actually have a living parent. 80 to 90% of them have a living parent. And so we wanted people to know these children aren't abandoned. They have a loving parent who's making a very difficult choice, and she'd rather not make that choice. That mother would rather have her child at home. So if we can work extra hard and invest in that mother as opposed to investing in a center, we can save a family.
This is not CRS's typical style of visual storytelling. They chose to do a dramatization as opposed to following a family facing this situation.
We just wouldn't be able to approach somebody living in Africa, for example, and say, hey, let us follow you with the camera as you do this. And so we needed to recreate that ourselves using actors and actresses so that you as an American can understand the impact that this decision has in a way that we just wouldn't have been able to do with our typical style. Our hope is that people watch the video and that they feel compelled to share it, but also to figure out what are some of the ways that we all might be able to better change the way we care for children overseas.
CRS sees this as a way that we can change the lives of over 8 million children around the world right now. And what we need is a mass movement that would help support these different efforts. And so we're not trying to tell people that the gifts that they have given to orphanages are a mistake, but we're trying to tell them that we need to refunnel those gifts that they've given to orphanages to family care support centers so that we can, as we would all want to do, make sure that children stay with their families.